evangelist, Ben the Biafra evangelist. This is satellite media. Let us look at this statement that came from the National Security Advisor talking about RIBADU. That Southeast is tired of sit at home. That sit at home will not be observed on the 30th of May, talking about Biafra Remembrance Day. That Tinubu security approach have solved the problem of sit at home. But on Twitter, we are seeing people from the region telling him that we should come and see that day. That certainly they will be sit at home. Let me get a reaction.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. I remember, humble self-evangelist Benjamin Johnson is a snatchy, one and the only Biafran evangelist. Glory be to God that RIBADU is a northerner and a Fulani for that matter. A Janjaweed is not an Eastern man. Let him face what is facing him in the north. Let him go address the Boko Haram and Iswa. They have been the one disturbing the country and disturbing the north. They should forget the issues that pertain to the Biafrans. On that very day, you will sit at home. Who told you that we are tired of sitting at home? Because sitting at home is a rest. It's giving us rest. We never complain.
What is trying to say that Tinubu has solved the problem, which is security approach?
My brother, let me tell you the facts. You people are always coming in a political, with your political nonsense, to make nonsense comments on the social media. Let me tell you, is Tinubu an Igbo man?
He's the president of Nigeria.
Is a Biafra Nigeria? I am asking now, somebody to answer me. Is RIBADU an Igbo man? The Igbo people, the indigenous people of Biafra, want to sit at home in remembrance to give honor to who honor is due by giving a respect to the foreign heroes. You say it's not that Tinubu do waiting. Tinubu will never fix his own side, now eat in one confess. Tinubu never fix waiting the fix am for Aso Rock. The things we face am for Aso Rock, he never fix am. You don't know say Tinubu there for hot seat.
He's the president of Nigeria.
Yeah, he's the president of Nigeria. Is he the one controlling? Fulani still control him. Fulani still rule him. Tinubu is not the president of Nigeria. Tinubu, you know, say Tinubu is just it's a picture. He's not the president of Nigeria. We have people that are ruling Nigeria.
He's the president and the commander of the armed forces.
That is what you people, a name that you people, the correction that you people give to him. But we still know those that are the commander of the armed forces in Nigeria. And that is why when those ones speaks, go to Tinubu, surrenders to them. I'll give you an example. You can watch the tax reform. They told him and they stood it to his face. It's not going to work and it's not going to stand. You must bend it to favor us. Tinubu came out and said, no going back. At the end of the day, did the Tinubu go back or not? He went back to please the Northerners. So we still have people, there are people that are going to forget about Tinubu. Come May 30th, starting from May 29, there is going to be sit at home in the honor and the respect of the fallen Biafran heroes. RIBADU should go to sleep. He should go and face what is facing him in the north. Tinubu should face the hot seat that is already sitting upon. Because we, the Biafrans, are facing it that day. And that is why they have declared openly to him. Come that day and you will see that the people of the land is honoring their foreign heroes by sitting at home. I want to put it to you now. Is sit at home the Nigerian problem? Hello? Is sit at home the Nigerian problem? Why can't Nigeria fix their problem before sit at home? And before sit at home, and when did the sit at home even start? Sit at home is not up to 1 year. Or let me say 1 year now. It's not even up to 1 year. Are you getting it? Sit at home is not up to 1 year. So, and you are saying that Nigeria is losing. Why can't Nigeria make it since 1960 of their independence up to this very moment? 60-something years, you did not fix it, but you are now blaming something that is not up to 1 year. You say is the one causing Nigeria, making Nigeria to lose money, financial, lose business, lose this. Who told you that? You are just deceiving yourself. Come May 30th, I will sit at home in respect of our foreign heroes. Guys that have sacrificed themselves.
You mean yourself, you sit at home?
I will sit at home. It is an honor. It is the due I have to pay. It is their due right. Okay, and I must give it to them.
Now let me bring this angle. There's a video I will allow our viewers to watch, but let me tell you what transpired in that video. A House of Rep member raised an issue that dams in Nigeria in the budget that Southeast Igbo region is having zero allocation, whereas there are some region that is having, dam in their region is having 60 billion. Don't forget that before now we had a session where some people raised issue in House of Rep talking about the issue of marginalization in terms of project, light rail projects. And the only explanation the leadership will have to offer was that they should wait for a supplementary budget.
Okay, we have to wait for a supplementary budget, but other ones we will not wait for a supplementary budget.
Others are already accommodated. They are telling the Igbos to wait for supplementary budget.
Okay, Igbos should wait, but this others is already accommodated, and others have been receiving, and others have been collecting, but the Igbos have been sidelined. Are you not seeing the reason why people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we, the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is telling you that we are not going back?
They say we wait for supplementary budget.
We are not waiting anything. We are waited enough. And excuse me, since they did not include us from the onset, and up till now, you are telling us that our own dam, we should wait for the supplementary budget. Why can't they others wait?
The area they asked them to wait for supplementary budget is light rail project. When the man raised, this man that raised the issue of a dam, another member rose up and said that they should be careful in commenting on projects in the budget. Meaning he's cautioning the Igbo man to be careful the way they comment about it.
Oh, he's cautioning the Igbo man. He should not speak what he's supposed to say. He should not fight for his rights. And you say we are one. Then what makes me and you to be one? That means we are not one. So they should free us and they should let us. See, I am not ashamed. I am proud to be an Igbo man. I am proud to be an IPOB. Indigenous people of Biafra, that is the meaning. That is what it means. Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. And I am proud to be a member, and I am proud to come from there, and I am proud to have the blood in me. I am proud to have the water flowing in me, and I am proud to have a leader like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, the man is to tell you how the marginalization, how far this thing will enter into the blood of Nigeria.
Now let me even bring this angle. Perhaps I know you should be in the know. You know, Gowon is the one that prosecuted Nigeria Civil War. Yes. And after the war, he said no return, no vanquish. He came up with the issue of 3R, talking about reconstruction, reintegration, and it's 3R, reconstruction, reintegration, and reconciliation. But so many years after the war, are you satisfied with the way they have done that 3R?
I am not satisfied. Because if me is satisfied and my people are being satisfied, there will be no need.
Now let us take it one
for Biafra.
Let us take one after the other. Each one reconstruction. Has that region been reconstructed after the war?
Nigeria was reconstructed, but not inclusive Igbos.
You mean the region after the ravaging of the region by the war?
Yes.
It was not reconstructed.
It was not reconstructed up to this very moment.
Okay, let us look at this one, reconciliation. Trying to bring the people together. Has that actually worked?
It has not worked. It worked to some extent, but it has not been fully put in place. How do I mean? Because after that war, up to this very moment, the only and the higher position Igbo man have ascended was the position of vice president.
Okay, let's look at this one.
Igbo man has never for one day become a number one, and they have never. Even the last time in 2023, Igbo man, convincingly conquer and become the elected president by voting. That INEC, Mahmoud still play the game of being an Igbo man, they still deny him. So that angle you are talking about is not officially, and it has not been completely given to us. So the marginalization still stands.
Okay, let us look at this issue of reintegration, bringing the Igbo man back to the mainstream of Nigeria, maybe by way of allowing them have what should normally belong to them in terms of position. No, we know that there is federal character in Nigerian constitution that says that when you share position, it has to reflect geographical spread, meaning no region will be cheated. Are you satisfied with that?
I am not satisfied. The only time that all these things come in place, I will see in that area, I will give kudos to one man, to two men. And number one, under this democracy, is no other person than Olusegun Obasanjo. And another government again, I will mention the late Yaladua, and partnering with Goodluck Jonathan. And Jonathan regime, all of it, we group it together to be called Jonathan regime. And beside Jonathan regime and Olusegun Obasanjo, every other government have not balanced it. There is that Igbophobia playing in the federal character.
So does it go to show that the Nigerian man is afraid of the Igbo man?
100%.
Why?
Every Nigerian man, especially the Fulanis, every Nigerian man, especially the Yorubas, they are very, very scared. Although Yoruba, they are not scared, they are just being envy. Yorubas are envy, but the Northerners are scared. You know, it's two things. Yoruba just the envy, but the Northerners are being afraid, you know, of Igbos, because they said that if they should give Igbo man, you know, opportunity, there is every tendency, because the Igbo people have mind, and anything they decide to do, no one stops them. With what has happened, the experience in that civil war, and the experience they have been experiencing even up to this very moment, you can see the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being an Igbo man, the way he stood his ground, and he ready and to end it anyhow Nigeria want it. He's ready to give it to Nigeria, not to give up. You see why they are scared of Nigeria, of Igbos, that if they should make any mistake by giving the Igbo man any opportunity, there is every tendency of Igbo man declaring Biafra. There is every tendency of Igbo man resisting Nigeria. There is every tendency of Igbo man, you know, in retaliation. You know, they are very, very scared. They know that Igbo people have mind. When they are determined to do something, they will make sure they do that thing that they have decided to do. I will not forget the statement of
the resilience of the man Nnamdi Kanu.
You can see, yeah, that is the evidence. You can see it in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can see that spirit in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can see the confirmation in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the typical bloody Igbo man. And the blood and the water is flowing in him. You understand? And I want to remind you,
have that resilience.
Trust me now, if I don't have it, I will not be coming on air to speak. And I will not be speaking to this channel. Baba, there is something I want you to understand. I have, as you see me, I have carried blood, a little child, like this. It died in my hand. See, death and blood is nothing. As you see me, blood is nothing to me. Are you hearing me? Blood is not new to me. Death is not new to me. I have visited so many mortuaries. I have visited so many mortuaries. I have entered many mortuaries. So death, anything death or blood is nothing to me. So I am not scared of dying. Are you hearing me? So if death come today, so far if I die, my children will have their freedom. I'm ready to sacrifice that.
You mean you are ready to sacrifice yourself?
I will sacrifice for my children to live and to have a better life.
Is it because of Biafra?
Of course, I love my people, and my people love me, and I love where I come from. I should be proud of
you. You are ready to sacrifice yourself for Biafra?
For Biafra. If somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can come up, you know, for anything and stand because of this, then what are we saying? That is to tell you the people that love the people and ready for the people. You know what you are fighting for. It is not illegal. It is a legal fight. And that is why he stood his ground and we stood our ground on his behalf.
That's what I'm asking you. You as a person, Benjamin Ezechinachi, are you ready to sacrifice?
The Biafran evangelist. I am ready
to sacrifice for Biafra.
Baba, listen to me. There are, if not that we are, and if I should sound now, I know you will say, hold me, I should not go there. So, and I want to leave it like this. Do not push me, because as you see me, I am ready for, even if I will to end here. I will to end here and end myself. I don't care. But if I should carry it, if I should have access to it, to end this place, there will be nothing. I don't want to carry something like, no. I'm not interested in that. I want something that I will end. There will be nothing like Ogba again. That is the content I need. Just end. There will be no Ogba again. Everything about Ogba, both cockroach, everything will end, and I will end. Yes.
So meaning,
if a warrant to that, if it warrants that, I'm saying it on air. I'm ready to sacrifice for that, because enough is enough. How can imbecile they call the Fulanis come and be threatening because of the Fulani governors we have that is giving them the room to come and be messing up? Who are they? What did I have? Who are they? Who are they that I will have the audacity to be talking when I'm talking? When a Biafra man is speaking, Igbo man is talking, a Fulani will come to talk. Who them be? Who them be? Baba, enough is enough of this nonsense. It is high time we cut off everything and settle this thing once and for all. Let everybody have their freedom.
Let me say, baby, thank you for your time. Thank you very much.